Welcome back to our NST web app training video series. In this video, we're going to cover how to use the mapping function in NST. The first thing to note when using the mapping feature is that it's only available if your geography has 5,000 or fewer parcels. If you start with a geography that has less than 5,000 parcels, you can go ahead and hit Map up here in your menu bar, and you'll be able to map your geography right away. If your geography has more than 5,000 parcels, you'll need to go back and select a smaller geography if you can, or you'll have to filter your geography to get it down to 5,000 parcels. You can check out our resource guide up here in NST Resources, or watch our training video on filtering if you're unfamiliar with how to use the filtering function. So right now I'm looking at the Cleveland City geography. You'll notice that it contains 177,562 parcels, so way too big to map. If this were my geography, I would want to select and filter by certain characteristics to get it down to 5,000 parcels or less. As an example, let's say that I'm only interested in residential properties in the city of Cleveland that have more than $10,000 in delinquent taxes. I would first want to go up to Select Columns and add the Certified Tax Delinquent column to my table, which is right here under General Info. Then I would want to scroll down to the Property Characteristics tab and select Property Class, which should be the first listing. I hit OK, and I could see those two columns added to my table. Next, I'm going to filter to those characteristics that I'm interested in. So first, I'm going to hit the Tax Delinquent column heading and add 10,000 as the minimum value, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit Add Filter. Next, I'm going to do the same thing for Property Class. First, I'm going to load the values and hit Residential and Residential Exempt, and from my drop-down menu, I'm going to hit Exact Match and then Add Filter. Now I can see that my table has filtered down to the 3,931 residential properties in the city of Cleveland that are tax delinquent by more than $10,000. Since my table now includes fewer than 5,000 parcels, I can go ahead and map it. I'll do that by going up to the menu bar and hitting the Map button. Depending on how many parcels you're mapping, it may take a little bit of time to load. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down so you can view my map now. So once loaded, you'll see that all those parcels from your table are mapped out in red. If you're interested in density, you might want to zoom out and see where those properties are clustered, or you can select a part of your geography and zoom all the way in on it, and then use the street viewer if that's something of interest to you. So that was just a quick overview on how to use the mapping function in NST. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, feel free to email nstwebapp@case.edu, and an NST Web App team member will get back to you shortly.